Hello, happy Thursday. No, it's not Thursday yet. Happy Wednesday. That was a good start, wasn't it? Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you. I'm going live also on Instagram. That's it. I'm Sarah Bramall, co-founder of the Coaching Catalysts, and I'm here with my third showcase of the day with our wonderful supervisees. So I'm very pleased to say, and we're joined by one of our supervisees, Kat Scott, today. Now, Kat has been in our community for quite some time. She's an absolutely wonderful coach. She's really developed in her practice in the time that she's been with us. So I'm really looking forward to introducing her to you so that you can learn more about Kat and the wonderful work that she does. So I'm going to bring Kat. I'm going to bring you onto the stage. Welcome, Kat. Great to have you here.
Hello. Thank you very much for having me.
Really lovely to have you here. Thank you. So for those of us who don't know you, please could I invite you to introduce yourself? Let us know about a bit about you and about what you do.
Definitely. So hello, everybody. I am Kat. I have a coaching practice and I specialise in creatives. So my background is in HR, looking after creative people. So when I flipped into coaching, it was easy to kind of transition into supporting leaders and creative teams. Is that enough?
Fantastic. Tell us more, Kat. We want to know more about you.
Okay, so I'm based in Harpenden, which is not a million miles away from Sarah, and so occasionally I get to see her on her runs when she does. I jump out of shops and go, "Hi, Sarah!" And I have been part of the Catalyst community, I think, since the very earliest days, but also the very beginning of my coaching journey, which is why I really wanted to be part of this, so that I can talk to you about my experience, so that I can share why I think it's so valuable, and that I can hopefully encourage some of the other people on the call to see the benefits of supervision and being part of the community.
Oh, bless you, Kat. Thank you. You have been with us since the early days for us and since the early days for you as well. So this is very special to have you here today. And, you know, these conversations are such a wonderful opportunity for us to celebrate the catalyst, but more importantly, to celebrate you and your progress and your development as well. So thank you very much for being here with me. So take us back, Kat. How did you find us?
Well, this is the age-old question, because there was this weird week where I had just finished doing my coaching training, and I was just, I don't even know, like on Facebook, just looking at my friends or something. And then I got pummeled with information from the Catalysts, because you guys had just launched something on Facebook. I've never seen it again, but where you hover over the title of somebody's company and then a video plays in the background. I've never seen it again. I've never seen anybody else do it. But I was like, wow, this is cool. And then I looked, and there were like loads of familiar faces in this group of people at it was a workshop, I think, that you'd run previously. And I was like, oh my God, there's people, there's her from school and there's her from school. And I was like, who are these people? And at the same time, it was International Coaching. I think it was. No, it wasn't. It was your launch for the supervision arm, I think, of the community. And it just came at the right time for me. And I think I just got an Instagram or a Facebook or a something came into my world, and it all kind of coincided. And so it was a really easy decision to join, because it felt like the stars were aligned and I had to be part of the gang. So that was how I found out about you. It was Facebook.
Oh, the joys of Facebook. Sometimes it gets you, doesn't it? But I'm so glad it did. I'm so glad it did. And it brought you to us here. So what was it that made you make that choice then to invest in coaching supervision?
So I'd done, because I'd just finished training, I didn't really know what on earth I was doing next. I think it's really common for a lot of training companies to train you up as a coach and then just let you go and go, yeah, you can just like practice now. And you're like, but how do I find clients? And how do I set up a business? And how do I make sure that I'm still learning? Because I just feel so wet behind the ears. And also through training, you're getting that connection with other coaches through, what's it called? Where you do triad work. So where you get to see other people go be coached, but you get coached yourself. And the the idea of just falling off a cliff just wasn't an option for me. I was desperate and hungry to get my practice going. So I knew I was looking for something. I just didn't realize exactly what it was. So then when supervision was on offer with you guys, I was like, oh, that's it. That's the transition that I needed to move myself in to doing something where I felt supported. And little did I know that I would also be encouraged and developed through some of the other arms of the Catalyst, which we'll talk about, I'm sure.
Thanks, Kat. You're so right. And actually, what you're saying now echoes the conversation I had earlier today with Caroline Clark, who said very similar things, that you come out of training and all of your focus has been on getting that diploma, right? Qualifying as a coach. And then you go, oh, and what next? Because we've been used to having the structure, the supportive community, the ongoing learning and development.
Yeah.
And then you qualify and you're like, oh, okay, how do I continue that? The community, the learning, the growth. And how on earth do I go about growing a business as well, which is a whole other piece.
Yeah. Yeah. All fun and games.
All fun and games. All fun and games. A wonderful journey, but it's not for the faint-hearted, which is why so many people give up, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So here we are now. How many years later? Are we 2 years later?
Aren't we 3?
3 years later, I don't know, Kat, but here we are 3 years later. I don't really know what day it is, but we are here 3 years
later. 3, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, great. So tell me where you are now then.
Okay, so with the Catalyst or just in my coaching journey?
Your journey and your coaching.
Okay, so I have my own practice and it's called Katherine Scott Coaching. Very whizzy title, I know. It might change. But I also have a tagline called the Coach for Creative Minds, which was something that came from a conversation that I had with the Coaching Catalyst away day over Christmas 2 years ago. I was talking to Nicola, who was part of the community, and I was like, I want to work with creatives, but I don't want to like limit myself just to like designers. And she was like, yeah, but you're the Coach for Creative Minds. And I was like, boom. That's me. So I've really embodied that. That's something that's really become more and more who I am, what I talk about when I'm talking to clients. And what I would say to anybody kind of starting out is finding that niche for yourself is really difficult. It's scary, but it enables so much more because you can then target your clients, you know what you're talking about. And I don't now have to spend forever understanding what's going on in the coaching community and every single industry. All I have to focus on is what's going on in the creative community, understand their problems so that I can then talk about how I can help solve them through my coaching. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing one-to-one coaching primarily through my coaching practice. And then what I'm also doing is I've just launched corporate offer. So one of my biggest goals for 2025 is to have one corporate client so that I have something that I can really feel like I'm going back into London, back on the kind of the gravy train, but sort of still being around for the children, which is really important to me. But I miss that being at work thing that I haven't had and I don't get from the one-to-one coaching. So that's where I'm at. I'm just launched it and I'm sort of promoting that, and I've got a webinar coming up next Tuesday, on Tuesday, and there's just like lots of little things going on for me, and I'm still really enjoying coaching, but also enjoying kind of this expansion of what else could be possible.
I love it, Kat. I just love hearing your journey, right? Because we're talking about you getting that clarity around your niche and where your focus is going to be. And that came as a result of a conversation with Nicola in our community, who's got incredible backgrounds in marketing. So again, the power of relationships. And then seeing you achieve that clarity, seeing you build the business, set yourself goals for the coming year. And you're really continuing to learn and grow and flourish as a coach, which is super inspiring.
And I do, honestly, I know as I was talking, it sounds so cheesy, but at every juncture is someone or a teaching from the Catalysts, the reflections that you encourage, the goal setting that you encourage. There was one of the girls, I did a triad, who said to me, your you're playing small, dream big. If you dreamt big, what would be possible then? And she shifted something in me that has opened up this world of possibilities, which otherwise I would shrink away from and be scared to tap into. So there's been so many experiences along the way that have pushed and encouraged and expanded opportunities for me. So I'm really grateful to you and Rebecca and also the wider community.
Thank you. Yeah, me too. And, again, Caroline and I were saying earlier, what a wonderful community of which, you, Kat, are an absolutely integral part. But I'm so grateful that we have a community where there's genuine support for each other.
Mm-hmm.
We're genuinely invested, right, in each other's success.
And friendships forming. Yeah.
It's really special. It is lovely. It is lovely. Yeah, we're really, really, really proud of that. So what would you say to somebody who is thinking about joining Supervision with the Coaching Catalyst?
So for me, the decision to start Supervision was it was tricky in the sense that I wasn't sure what I was going to get out of it, and it was because I was at the very beginning of my coaching journey. But on reflection, I would 100% say is do Supervision. If you do nothing else, do Supervision as soon as you can, because it will continue to give you the structure that you've had through training. It gives you a new group of people to get feedback, encouragement, but also challenge from. And as those supervision sessions go on, you build relationships with the people in that group, and then the challenge gets richer and the discussions get more personal, and it's a really incredible experience and something special to be part of. If you're hesitant about doing it and you don't know when the right time is, I think it's now, whether that's at the beginning of your journey, middle of your journey, or the end. I really think just do it. It's the best thing that you can do.
Thank you, Kat. It's really lovely to hear your endorsement and to hear your appreciation of the community as well. And we really love having you. I just want to say hello on Instagram, by the way, to Leslie Andrew, Art Therapist, to Bobbin and Bash, and also to Holly of Holly Events. Really great to have you here with us. Hello. And if anybody else is watching on any other platforms we can't see you, come and say hi in the chat to us as well. Okay, so we've talked about the supervision, we've talked about the importance of that to your ongoing learning as a coach. And then you mentioned earlier about the other aspects of the service. So I'll just kind of sum up for everybody who may not know kind of what they are, and then you can sort of talk to what you find sort of valuable from that. So we are a unique service, right? In that we offer coach supervision and we offer a wraparound service that also offers learning development, business mentoring, coaching triads, and community, and in-person meetups, because we are slightly crazy, so we probably slightly over-deliver. But we are unique in that sense because most coaches, or in fact everybody else, as far as we're aware, goes to coach supervision, but that's it. You go to, I go to my supervisor, my group supervisor, and my one-to-one supervisor, and they're wonderful, and I always get so much from it, but there's nothing else around that. Whereas where we're different is that you come to supervision and you're part of that small supervision community, so you get to know each other really, really well. But you're also part of a wider community where you can continue that learning and development and that kind of wider growth and connection. So what is it about that wider piece of the Supervision Collective that is really valuable, Kat, for you?
For me personally, I mean, I can't say anything without saying it's incredible how much is on offer, and I don't know how you and Rebecca do it, and I know you've got other supervisors who are all, by the way, amazing. So whoever you get or whoever you choose, you'll be in really good hands for supervision. For me personally, the things I've tapped into the most are the triads. So I get so much rich experience from the triads by listening to other people coach, getting feedback on my coaching, and also hearing, challenges that people bring in that triad cohort. The other thing that I have used or done more of is the in-person connections. So I love being around people and being solo entrepreneur. Is that what they call us? Working on my own all the time. I get a little bit of cabin fever. So any opportunity I can to connect with those in the Catalyst community, I grab with both hands, and I've gone to, I think, almost all the events if you put them on. And I'll be at the next one on the 20th, which I'm very excited about. And when you go to these things, you see people in real life that you maybe have connected with online, but also you see people doing amazing stuff, and you get to hear about their journeys, and you can learn from each other, and it's just really lovely. So they're the two that I've tapped into the most. I always think I must come to the business ones because I'm trying to set up a business and run a business, and you guys have done it so successfully, and I'd love to learn more from you. It's just time is sometimes the biggest challenge on that.
Oh, Kat, thank you so much for all you've shared. And 100%, you know, in the service, we really emphasize, don't we, that supervision is the non-negotiable. Really encourage you to make that a priority. And then anything else that you choose to come to or not come to, that's absolutely up to you. And yes, thank you. I mean, we do offer a lot, but I think, hopefully fulfill different needs for different members of the community. And we love having you. And Kat, you said you've been to all the events, but not only that, you ended up presenting, didn't you? Facilitating for us.
Yeah, that was really fun. More of that.
Yeah, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. Okay, I just want to say hello to Helen Bowling as well over on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, we are going to come to a close now because, again, conscious of time, and we're starting to wrap up. But let's just have final words, Kat. If a coach is listening to this and they're not in supervision, what would your words of wisdom?
So supervision is a really unique opportunity for you to bring anything that you need to a group of compassionate, caring and supportive people that know you a bit, don't know you that well necessarily, so they can challenge you, and they will give you different ways to solve different problems that you can't necessarily explain to other people. What I mean by that is if you've had a client who has been tricky and you can't really tell anybody about it because you're bound by confidentiality, going into supervision is a safe space for you to be able to then share the frustrations or the challenges that you had with that client. The other thing is you might not think you performed very well when you were coaching, so you can bring that to supervision. Or it could be something else. It could be like, I'm trying to find clients. Do you know where I can look? Have you got any tips on how I can do that? Or it might be, I'm feeling so demotivated by how hard it is out there, and it's a busy, busy. What's the word I'm looking for? A saturated market, some people might think. And so sometimes you might feel like you just want to give in. But actually, when you come to supervision, people come with all these amazing new ideas that you haven't tried yet. And you come away feeling like, I've got this. I know what I'm going to go after. And then you get a new sort of direction and off you go.
Oh, Kat, that's so lovely to hear. Thank you. And absolutely, there is the hive mind, right? There is that benefit of being with like-minded people who are incredibly creative, generate lots of great ideas as well. So thank you. Lots of love for all of us in the community. And Liberty Coaching, thank you for being here as well. Lovely to see you. So Kat, we're going to draw to a close shortly, but for anybody who wants to connect with you after this, what's the best way for them to find you and connect with you?
It's probably best to find me on Instagram. So I'm at Katherine with a K, Katherine Scott Coaching. As my handle for Instagram. And then I am on LinkedIn as well, and that's a bit more convoluted. So it's Katherine Scott and then it's my married name, my secret married name, which is Larkins, Larkins. So that's where you'll find me there.
Perfect, Kat. Thank you. So I'll just pop that into the comments on Instagram. So if anybody
Amazing.
wants to connect with Kat, please go and do so. Thank you, Kat, again, as ever, for your time, for your energy, your generosity that you really bring to our community. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for everything you do for us, Sarah. You work so hard and tirelessly for us. So thank you very much.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. So what a wonderful conversation. Absolutely loved speaking to Kat about her journey, about her commitment to her growth, to being the very best that she can be for herself and for her clients. Always inspires me speaking to her. So as mentioned, we are halfway through International Coaching Week this week, International Coaching Week 2025. Now, we only run this week once a year because, because it's quite a lot energetically, but we really, really enjoy it. So if you haven't joined us yet, don't think it's too late. Please head over to bit.ly/supervision workshops. And what that will allow you to do is join us for our exclusive masterclass, which is happening tomorrow, Thursday, 10 a.m., all about how to thrive as a coach, how to really thrive in your professional practice. So don't miss that. It's going to be a good one. And then on Friday this week, we have a connection and networking opportunity for coaches. And we've had this week hundreds of coaches from all around the world. So it's a really, really wonderful opportunity to come and connect and network with each other. And when you register on this link, you will also then get access to the replays from the first 3 sessions, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. So there's lots and lots of value. We've spent all week receiving messages from coaches telling us how much they're getting out of the week. So please do take this opportunity. Don't miss it, because we do only offer this once a year. Now, let me just bring that down. You've heard lots from Kat about the Supervision Collective for professional coaches, the fact that we offer group coaching supervision, but we also offer learning and development for coaches, business mentoring for coaches. There's a lot going on in our community. So if you're thinking, oh, actually, I really need some support, I'm a professional coach, I'm not in supervision, go and check it out, bit.ly/coaching-collective, and all of the information that you need is there. We will be opening doors to the collective at the end of our masterclass tomorrow. So we allocate places in the collective in supervision on a first come, first served basis. So essentially, the sooner you get in, the better. So don't miss out. We're really, really proud of our supervision team. We are blessed with an incredible team of professional coach supervisors. And as you can see and hear from hearing Kat speak today, we are really, truly blessed with an incredible community of coaches, of professional coaches, lots of different expertise, a range of experience, but who have in common, every single one of them, real generosity of spirit in genuinely supporting and championing each other. Okay, that brings me to the end of my third showcase today. I think I'm all talked out, which is saying quite a lot for me. So I'm going to stop here. But massive thank you to all of you who've joined. If you've got any questions, just pop a message in, pop us a DM, and I'm really happy to answer any questions you may have. Wishing you an enjoyable rest of the day, and hope to see you tomorrow for the masterclass 10 a.m. So Thursday, 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to stop this here.